Hi guys, Annemarie here with IPT at Just Lift Gym. Today we're going to show you different ways of deadlift. Ron, if you could.
Alright, we're going to cover the basic deadlift. First we'll cover the no-nos in deadlifting. If you do competition or non-competition, one of the no-nos we see in the gym is rolling of the bar. People get it set, they'll roll the bar out and then back to generate momentum, and then they pull up to the deadlift, which is incorrect. All right, the other thing we'll see is when they get in position, feet are too close, and they let their knees travel out a little too far. Good. Or we see the bar's too heavy and the knees will travel in. We call that deer legs, or like a fawn. That's a no-no. The other thing we'll see is a hitch in the mid-back, mid-thoracic. Rounding the back, mid-thoracic rounding sucks for your back. Good, you're opening up compressive forces in the spine, then that's horrible for your back. Good, so correct deadlift, you line it up, bar close to your shins, touching, I let the bar touch me, it's not gonna hurt me. Good, and then I drive through the heels, up, full extension, hips go forward. Now, we'll also see people will come up to extension and they exaggerate by leaning back. That's putting compressive forces in your spine. You don't really need to do that, you get no additional results by doing that. Good, all right, so another options, you can go to lighter bar. The problem with the lighter bar, the diameter of the plate is smaller, so people forget that you don't need to touch the floor. Good, and you can see the round in the back, kyphosis. Kyphosis is horrible for your body. Good. The other options too are dumbbell. Good, deadlift. This one kind of bothers girls. I think it's the plates. So they extend a little too far and then you get mid-thoracic rounding again. So the other option is a single dumbbell between the legs holding the end of the dumbbell. Good. And this one is really great for people progressively going to the 45-pound bar. Gentlemen forget that a 45-pound bar is heavy for girls, but if they don't know either. Okay. The other option is a kettlebell. Again, going between the legs, it looks fancy. It's window dressing. It's the same as the dumbbell. Good. Again, nice flat back. Drive through the feet, full hip extension. Another great tool, if you have it in the gym, is a yoke or hex bar, or whatever you want to call it. People come up with fancy names. Yoke is what I learned it. Good. And drive through the heels, drive up. Keeps the hands in neutral, and the bar is actually through the plane of the body, right down the center. And that's the benefit of a yoke versus straight bar. Straight bar kind of goes to the front. If you're taller, straight bar kind of hurts you because you can't help but put the knees past the toes if you're taller. All right, other things we're seeing in the gym are questions. When do I stand on plates or end of a dumbbell? Well, first you got to go back to the dumbbell and do the modified deadlift with the dumbbell, single dumbbell. Good, and if you can touch the ground, that's when you're ready to progress up to a step or plates or blocks. If you're not touching the ground, why would you go up on blocks or dumbbells? That doesn't make sense, okay? So sometimes you kind of have to think about it yourself, look at the movement and say, why am I standing on blocks? Again, it's window dressing. It gets you no additional results.
All right, guys, there you go for today. Your deadlift versions. Check us out on Facebook and IG, IPT Fitness. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Guys, if you need this broken down a little bit more biomechanically, not just guesses or from bodybuilding.com, I'll break it down a little bit more for you. Have a good day, guys.